Solo, a Star Wars story, came out last weekend. It bombed, not to my surprise. Hardly anyone were excited for it. I enjoyed Solo. Yeah, it wasn't great. I'm going to rank the Star Wars movies from worst to best. I'm not including Clone Wars because it's barely a movie. It was the original story arc for the TV series, which was way better. I mostly watch it on Netflix Canada. Let's dive in. Coming in last place is Phantom Menace, the first prequel. It was heavily hyped. It made money, but it disappointed a lot of fans. I was 10 when it came out. I had seen it in the theater. I liked it, despite the political stuff. Phantom Menace has a lot of political stuff, but it's childish. It's tonally uneven. I liked Jar Jar when I was a kid, but he's annoying now. The characters are bland, including Anakin Skywalker. He's a sweet kid who wants to help out people just because. Darth Maul is badass. I'm glad he was brought back in the Clone Wars TV series. Coming in 9th place is Attack of the Clones, the second prequel. I understand why some feel it's the weakest Star Wars movie. Anakin Skywalker isn't exactly likable, and the love story was cliché. It establishes Jedi can't fall in love. This rule should have been established in the last movie. Hayden Christensen and Natalie Portman have bad chemistry. If they had better material, I guess they would have been better. When I was younger, I honestly thought Hayden was good because he showed emotion a few times. The action was fun, but the lightsaber duel was lame. Yoda fighting Dooku was fine, it's goofy. Coming in 8th place is Solo, a Star Wars story, the latest Star Wars movie. It was totally unnecessary. No one wanted to see Han's origin. Solo was fine, it's entertaining but forgettable. Alden Henrik was good. He wasn't imitating Harrison Ford. The characterization was fine. Kira and Beckett should have been fleshed out more. Solo is a space western, so it doesn't have the same tone as the saga films, which I appreciated. The action was a lot of fun. I guess everyone agrees the Council Run was the best action scene. Coming in 7th place is Revenge of the Sith, the best prequel before Rogue One came out. This is a story George Lucas wanted to tell. He had to lay the groundwork first. Sith is the first PG-13 Star Wars movie. It's the darkest. Ewan McGregor gives his best performance as Obi-Wan. I hope his spin-off happens. Hayden Christensen and Natalie Portman are better than ever. Ian McDiarmid steals the show. He's delightfully over the top. The action was fun, mainly the climax. I love the score. I guess everyone loves the score. Coming in 6th place is Rogue One, Disney's second Star Wars movie. Gareth Edwards directed Rogue One. He directed Godzilla, which I liked. It's a gritty war movie. I guess a lot of people compare it to Black Hawk Down, which I haven't seen yet. The characters are weak, which is a shame because Rogue One is standalone. Jyn Erso is another badass woman. She has a personal stake in the mission. K2SO is a snarky droid. He's like an anti-C-3PO. Krennic is a decent villain. He's delightfully over the top. Coming in 5th place is Return of the Jedi, the third movie and the last one for a while. Richard Marquand directed Jedi. He passed away, but George Lucas was heavily involved. He was on the set every day. The first act was slow. Luke and his friends rescue Han from Jabba the Hutt. The Empire is building another Death Star. Yeah, the situation is different. The Ewoks are introduced here. I don't mind them. Luke has to face Vader again, but he wants to redeem him rather than kill him. The Emperor is introduced here. Even back then, he was over the top.
Oh, I'm afraid the deflector shield will be quite operational when your friends arrive.
Coming in 4th place is The Force Awakens, Disney's first Star Wars movie. J.J. Abrams directed Force Awakens. He directed the Star Trek reboot and Into Darkness. It's a fast-paced, lighthearted space adventure. Some people think it's a New Hope remake. It introduces new characters like Rey and Finn. They're likable, unique characters. Kylo Ren is a badass villain. He's ruthless but conflicted. Han and Chewie are major characters. Leia is a minor character. Her screen time is only 15 minutes. Luke only shows up at the end. Coming in 3rd place is The Last Jedi, Disney's third Star Wars movie. Rian Johnson directed Last Jedi. He directed Looper, which I liked. It's Carrie Fisher's final movie. She passed away in December 2016. It polarized fans for taking risks. Luke Skywalker is no longer the same guy. He's a grumpy, jaded guy. Kylo has matured already, but he's still conflicted. The Canto Bright storyline wasn't bad, but it was underwhelming. Last Jedi has some twists, which is appropriate because Luke says, "This will not go down the way you think." It's dark, but not too dark. It has plenty of humor, and of course some people feel they went too far. Coming in second place is A New Hope, or simply Star Wars. George Lucas wrote and directed Star Wars. He wanted to make a Flash Gordon movie, but he couldn't get the rights, so he made his own space opera. Not only was he influenced by Flash Gordon, he was also influenced by samurai movies and classic westerns. Yeah, this has better acting than the prequels, but it still had some hokey acting. Luke and a few characters had to rescue Leia from the Empire, but the trick is, she's a tough woman. Luke and Han go through huge character arcs. Darth Vader is badass here, but he's a minor character. I might as well say the lightsaber fight was lame, but yeah, this movie was low budget. Coming in first place is The Empire Strikes Back, the second Star Wars movie, and the best sequel ever. Irvin Kershner directed Empire. He passed away in 2010. It's like the second act of a play. It deepens the characters and stuff goes wrong. It's darker, sure, but it has some humor. Luke trains as a Jedi. He meets Yoda for the first time. Han and Leia quickly become lovers. Their love story is simple but not cliche. The lightsaber fight was cool, and I knew about that twist going in. No big deal. Thanks, as always, for watching, guys. My Twitter link is down below. Let me know how you rank the Star Wars movies. Solo bombed, so future spin-offs are uncertain. The Obi-Wan Kenobi movie should still happen. A lot of people actually asked for it. I'm not going to the movies this weekend. Nothing interesting is coming out. I'll talk to you later. Alrighty then.